some Warhammer Online. We're back on the Shadow Warrior today. I thought we'd crash then. There we go. We did pop on before we went live. Just double checked some of the population numbers. And it did look like that. Are we in Invictus? Oh, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, and it did look like the Order had a lot less players than Destruction, hence Shadow Warrior. We'll go Nordland, I guess, to start with. Population-wise, it was about 1% different, give or take. So we were going to jump on Squiggy today, because I do want to play a Squiggy, but this is essentially the same thing, so that's fine. We're currently rank 13, renown rank 16. We could do with spending some of these points, so we'll do that now.
I can prepare you for battle.
Because I've not spent a single point on this character, I never do. We'll go with offensive crit. Ballistic skill? There it is. Can't do one more of them, so we'll go with some wounds. Happy days, okay. Let's get stuck in. We got a warband up. We do and we don't, so we're just going to make our own warband. I'm guessing that is the warband, but we'll do our own. And then where else are we up to? Yeah, so again, before the stream, we sent across all the gold, all of the armor parts, all of the health parts from all the other characters on order. So we've currently got some pretty big talisman gear. 18s in the helmet and the shoulders, 17 in the chest, 16 in the gloves and boots, and 17 in both the weapons. We sold the layer drop weapon because I do think that the ones you buy are better. And then we've also got the AP per second one. So at some point we could probably start today by grabbing the renown book. You know what? Let's do that. I'm just going to alt tab real quick. We're going to go over to the Unreal Guild website. Book of Boom Volume 1. High Elf. He's a level 9, he's all the way over there. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that real quick anyway. Because I feel like with this class and the Marauder, we probably will take them into tier 2. So it would be beneficial if I can go grab that Book of Boom real quick. High Elf. Where do we need to go here? Is it the Blighted Isle? It is the Blighted Isle. We need to go all the way down there. So we're going to end up flying here, running down. That should be fine. Blighted Isle. I don't feel like the tier 1 jewellery is worth the grind when we can just buy the renowned stuff, so we're not going to bother with the tier 1 jewellery pieces. Oh, that's even better. Because it's just here. Lovely. And what we'll do is we'll come out of the party system thing. Yeah, I see where we need to go. Can't jump over that wall. Is that an invisible wall? There's an invisible wall. Jesus Christ, okay. So, public quest, we want to be about here. Yes, that is correct, cool. As I say, we'll start by grabbing that book. At that point, population will fill and we'll know exactly where we need to be, and then we can start doing a bit of the old RvR. Tactics, we switched to tactic because we have a second tactic. We could have even gone with an additional 120 spirit damage every 3 seconds, 25% chance, which I don't think is very good. So instead, cast times are reduced by 50% when you are within 20 feet of your target, which I think is going to proc more often than not. And we still only have the 1 morale ability, which knocks people away and deals damage. Who are we looking for? Rockot Darkhand on the ship. So this ship here. Guessing? And then we'll have to remember all the skills and stuff at some point, which will come to me. We don't want XP. We should have gone to the Quartermaster and bought a 75% reduction in XP scroll. There he is. We'll go into that stance with a bit more range. Happy days. He's bugged on the boat. Amazing. I guess we can just auto-attack him through the boat. Do we have a faster attack speed? Why can we not shoot him now? We're gonna have to pull these, I guess. We're in the wrong hot bar, that's why. That's the scroll. That one. Where do we now need to go? Chapter 3. So we need to go... Wait, what? Where are we looking? Oh, it's down a map. We need to go here. Chapter 3. Where's the war camp for Empire here? We've never been there, that's fine. Doesn't matter. And let's hope that the war camp isn't miles away. I'm guessing it's going to be here, but we don't know. We've not been there yet. And then this will get us the Book of Boom, 2% renown gain.
Off to start a saga. Tips appreciated.
Let's hope this doesn't put us somewhere ridiculous. Like on the bottom left, because that'll suck. These load times are crazy today. That's not too bad. That's not too bad a run, okay. Yeah, that's not too bad a run. And then, what do we got? That's the close range. F's going to be the DPS range. R's going to be the ranged. Okay. So we now need to go all the way up there. Would it be quicker to do? Oh, I guess it would have been quicker just to run down. And yeah, never mind. I'm unfamiliar with the order. Destruction of 10 to 24 in Nordland, so yeah, we picked the right faction today. We don't have Miracle Grow on. I mean, we don't need it on. We don't have Cultivating, but still, I don't know why that add-on's not loaded. It should have. No idea. Yeah, it would have been quicker just to go down. That's funny. Oh, and we've messed this up, haven't we? Let's change our stances real quick. That should be fine. Oh, it still makes the arrow shot noise when we mount. Brilliant. How's it going, Real? Slow start to the morning. We're just grabbing the Book of Boom quest now. Well, we've got the quest, we just need to go turn it in. And that's going to give us a 2% renown book. As I say, I feel like we're probably going to level into tier 2 with this character and possibly the Marauder as well. Oh, there's a NPC fighting going on. We can just skip all this, right? That's very loud. No, seems alright, that's fine. So, dude here, there he is. You.
Glad you are here.
Blah 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 blah. Kill someone, continue on. Okay, what do we do next? Step 3. What level is this? A level 9 champion. We should be fine to kill this dude. We have to run all the way down again now, back to basically the war camp. No, down there. That's not too bad. We'll do this real quick. I think we should be able to kill a level 9 champion at level 13. Is that all we gotta do? Yes it is. Kara Felscar. 50-24k. So around here-ish. Yeah, sound. So Shadow Warrior and Marauder is your choice to tier 2. Yeah, I think so at the moment. I mean, today we did want to play a Squigger, to be honest. Wrong way. But again, I mean, it looks kind of okay at the moment. It looks like they're even, Nordland, more people on Destruction, but yeah, when we popped in beforehand, it did look like the Destruction had more people, so Shadow Warrior it is. And it's probably a good idea to have an Order character leveled, in case again, for example, if we were to play this into tier 2+, it looks like, well, it looks like Destruction have less players actually. So we would jump on the Zealot in this instance. That's a very quick cast time because of that tactic. That's crazy. Oh, it's already a 0.5, so it's a 0.25 second cast. Springy. But yeah, ideally, we'd like to stay in tier 1 as much as possible and as long as possible. But yeah, if we do end up leveling out of tier 1, it's going to be on this character and also the Marauder, I think. They're probably going to be the two classes I mainly focus on playing now. That's the dude we need. We need to go in long stance. How do we play this game again? I can't remember. That's got a massive cooldown, is that right? Oh, it's that button I was looking for. Oh yeah, 5 removes snares or something. Yeah. And then we go into melee. Can we get behind you? No, it doesn't look like we can. Maybe that ability allows us to do that? That's a 5 action point ability. I just thought I was going to knock him back, but no chance. So we head back up, we hand in the Book of Boom, and then we jump into some RvR. Yeah, Destruction have more people now. Yeah. We've got a bunch of good gear now as well. We pinged across all the gold. I said this earlier, but you weren't in the chat reel. Yeah, we pinged all the gold from all the characters that we've played up to this point. And we banged in basically max level ballistic talisman in every piece of gear that we can. So plus 17 in the weapons, plus 16 boots and gloves, 17 in the chest, and 18 in the shoulders and the helmet. So we should be looking pretty good for DPS. We're a bit glass cannony though. No wound talisman. We don't really have a lot of wounds either. 232 is not the worst, I guess. Why do we have so much strength? Oh. Wait, that's basically Harbinger of Doom for free. While in assault stance, your range prowess. Item stats will count towards your melee powers in a 1-to-1 conversion. Power chance increased by 10%, or attack speed is increased by 35%. That's kind of crazy. That's Harbinger of Doom, but better. Yesterday you ended up switching sides because Order was spawn camped in the tier 1 RvR and you got bored on your Witch Elf. Yeah, when you get spawn camped, specifically as a melee class, like what are you meant to do? You really can't do anything, it kind of sucks. At least with this class, if we get spawn camped, I guess I could pick off a few people, which would then probably help us push a bit. That's just an accept quest. Again, I don't know why these 2 items are in the game. And I would hate to accidentally grab the experience or influence book and then be stuck with the wrong item. We can't do this, we're on a cooldown 11 minutes. Is there a flight path around here? Chapter 3, no flight path? Oh, he's there. We'll fly first, and yeah, we'll go Nordland. We don't really need to go anywhere here. I think we've maxed every influence. But doing that quest there has given us the book, which again I'll just bring up real quick. Oh no, that's what I mean. Order was spawn camped with your Witch Elf. But then, even in that instance, it doesn't matter which faction spawn camp in the others. As a Witch Elf, what can you do? You can't get in close because the guards will kill you. And if it was the other side, you can't really push anywhere because they've got 10 people on the on your war camp. But yeah, now we get 1% renown gain, and then we can upgrade that. I mean, if we had the other 2 pieces of jewelry, it would give us plus 9 wounds. And to be fair, they are probably better than the level 9 one we've got. The 6/6 and plus 15 stats. So I guess technically what we should do here, we're not gonna, is run around the map and pick up loads of items so we can get 2 pieces of jewelry to get the 9 wounds set bonus. We will, however, for the Book of Boom 2, we will go and grab the 2 accessories so we get the 3 piece, because that turns into a plus 20 wounds bonus. But not right now. We'll do that at 16 if we need to. I think it's 16 for the Book of Boom 2. Should we just check that real quick? Book of Boom 2. Oh, it requires rank 12. Ooh, could we not do this now? No, it spawns a level 19 plus hero. So we can't do that now. That's fine. Right, anyway. Let's see how we're getting on. Do we have a warband up? We do. Did we not say that? Oh, it's because we've scrolled too high. I was about to say, did we not type there? You switch to level 4 Blade Master or Sword Master, wherever it is, to help out Order. I only had that one under 16. Yeah, Sword Master, isn't it, I think? Why are you on no health? You're a healer. Why is he... LOL? What was that? Is that Squiggy? It is a Squiggy. Right, what are we doing? This stance to start off with, obviously. We don't need to hit him. He's a fucking pet. So we should hit big boy damage here. 100, 200. It's not the best. Someone shout and heal. Heal, please. We need to remember all the hotkeys and stuff on this class. We have a jump back. We have a damage buff that adds extra effects to some of our skills. We've got a detaunt. We've got a slow that also knocks them down if we've procced this first. This gives AP to everyone. Then we have a big range nuke. We've got a dart. And we've got a dart that also applies an armor reduction, which is huge. So we need to use that first before we use anything else. Yep, and then in our DPS stance, exact same hotbar. However, we've got this ability that hits for 243 damage and we can move around and shoot. Then in our melee stance, we can still shoot. Really? But we're melee. Oh, I guess this is actually bad because it's not going to do as much damage, right? It seemed to hit more in melee. What? That doesn't make any sense. What? Why does this hit more? It's a ranged attack, but it hits more when we're in our melee stance, which converts everything to strength. What? These healers are not doing very well. Oh, we've got no healers. That's why they're not doing very well. Why does that do more damage? 243. Still has 243. Is that because we have more armor pen? We do have more armor pen. Is that really how that skill functions? So we should change to melee and use this. It hits for 200. Squiggy's getting healed. We're just going to tank this, I think. Not him. That's an instant cast, right? No, it's not. Big damage? Nope. I mean, this is... why is everyone just being farmed? Same old story, right? Maybe it's just me, but I never get wine nord and they just stand in the middle and watch each other, do pointless damage and test which side is able to heal them out. Yeah, this, I don't get this. When, from our spawn, I don't know why I've still got that on. From our spawn point, oh actually, we can just basically ignore this whole thing and just run straight to boat, where they can't see us because there's a big cliff defending us. Or we can just go up here into the north area. I say north, I mean east. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. We'll head to boat. We will head to boat. I don't get that in any map where it's just this getting farmed at your war camp, because you don't need to be getting farmed at your war camp. You could just jump down and do this. I really don't get it. And then it is the whole, whoever's got the most healers wins, isn't it? So it seems a bit stupid. We'll try and help this guy out. We can also snare him. No, we can't, because it's too far away. There we go. He's already died. Good job. That was a waste of our cooldown. Luckily, it's only a 30-second cooldown, which is insane. Having stuff on a minute cooldown kinda sucks, but a 30-second cooldown? That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, I thought he'd run away. So here, I guess, we go into melee because we hit more damage. Oh, that sucks for you, dude. I'd be raging. I wouldn't be raging, but that sucks. Two of these guys, Jesus Christ. Permanent slow debuff? 15-second cooldown. It slows for 15 seconds, so just one of us is a permanent slow tier. Reading chat, almost fell off the bridge. We'll grab this real quick. We don't need it, as I say. We're full on influence, but we may as well run boxes. 10% versus 32% already. Jesus. Yeah, they just go mid, stay there and lose. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? It really is ridiculous. Do they realise that they don't have to go to the middle point all the time? It's really baffling, this game. I don't think it's a case of like people don't understand the game either. I think it's just, if they come here, they're not fighting. And I guess this is less fun for people than just getting farmed at the war camp, which can't be fun for people. Don't know. And I've said before as well, if you are getting farmed at the war camp, if we were Destruction, for example, farming them at the war camp, my opinion there is you don't want to be doing that. You would want to run them away because it doesn't make any sense. We'll actually just melee this guy, I think. Easy peasy. Shadow Warriors are insane, man. He's run away. Oh, we dropped the box because he hit me. Yeah, sorry. If we were on destruction, we were farming at the war camp. Yeah, as I say, normally I would then basically just run away from the war camp to let them leave the war camp, because then you're going to actually get some good fights at the flags or the BOs, whatever. What we got? Chopper and a marauder. Choppers are scarier than marauders. Actually, no, marauders are terrifying. We want to floor him immediately. We're going to melee DPS. We didn't jump back, I don't know why. Lol. He's just hit him for lots of damage. Oh, my box. My box! My box! We got a debuff? No? Well, we do, but it's not a damage debuff. We could have played that better. We can also use an armor part as well, which we'll do when we hand this box in, I think. Yeah, we're a random guy I met. We used to just stay on the boat, hiding behind the stairs, and do greenskin RP and ambush anyone who came on the boat. Stayed there like the best strategic plan greenskin ever had. Yeah, I think the boat in Nordland's the best BO. Could you imagine if all these people getting farmed at the war camp were just stood on the boat? They're going to either have to rush us. We might not be able to hand this in. We don't know what the cooldown is on our sprint either, because it's not on the action bar. Yeah, could you imagine if all of these guys just stood on the boat and stayed pretty on the boat? It's really hard to push us, because you'd have to come onto the boat to get us. And if we just had a tank at the boat, it's just ideal. We got Zealot anywhere? Is it just the dock? Shaman? Squiggy? Squiggy? Just you. We're in the wrong bar. We're going to sprint away here. That slow's insane. 40% slow, Jesus. Oh, that's because the squiggy hit us. And then I guess we go north. Again, I don't know why people could just a shaman on the side, probably. I mean, how hard is that to not get camped mid? Then all these dudes are probably gonna AFK because they're getting smashed. Oh, this is boring. Let's just AFK in the war camp. We're getting farmed. Well, you're not getting farmed. Just go backdoor or just jump off and go boat. Maybe it's people not understanding the map, and they don't understand the layout of the map, and they don't know they don't have to follow the path. Oh, we could have also, yeah, I don't know. We did try and use that on the Marauder in that last fight, and it didn't do anything. It cast the ability, but we didn't actually jump anywhere, unless we bumped the Marauder. Oh look, we got some friends. He's not in the warband. He is in the warband. Gotta suck not being in the warband for the healer, because it's hard to heal people. I mean, again, this, in my opinion, even tier 1, this is where it's way more fun, just having a closed group of 6 of you, and just running around and doing stuff as a 6, probably all on Discord, etc. So much more fun. I mean, I guess you could say that for any game. Don't know how he hit me through the wall. They have a dock. We can't win a like 6v3. So I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna pop an armor potion. Am I still being hit by something? Oh, his pet. Yeah, they're all dead. We'll sprint away. I love how his pet's soloing me. We heard an orc charge. sure he can hit me from that far away. We might have to pot here. We line the sight behind the wall. Yes, we are. But like, again, even here, if they're all stood here farming us, what's the fun in this? So again, if I was this character, as he's doing, I would then run away to allow all of us to leave the war camp and then actually get kills. But unfortunately, oh, we've actually pushed mid. That's good. We've pushed mid. Slowly warming up this morning. Here we'll go mid. We'll close off mid and then we'll go boat again, I think. Dock. How many more people they have? We can floor him. We can probably kill him. Oh no, line of sight. We got him, I think, or someone else did. That's some dude's pet. We should be able to kill this level 6. Maybe not. Go into the dock. Out of range. Still out of range. Right, let's go boat. Are we still being hit by something? Must have been his pet, I guess. You like small scale too, prefer scenarios for this reason, and recently I joined a guild, so we're on Discord and stuff. Yeah, that's way more fun. So much more fun. I mean, again, when we ding 16, chances are we will be looking at... We'll try and do some open world stuff, but I'm guessing I'm going to do no damage and get 2 hit by everyone. So chances are we will probably just level doing scenarios. Witch Hunter and myself, there's no one here, it looks like. And again, with just a little bit of communication, oh, we've got another Shadow Warrior as well. With a little bit of communication, it makes so much of a difference in this game, I think. EUD time is Destro heavy. I'm in way more invested in the faction to change, but I'm always loud in Warband chat and their camping order. Yeah, normally, again, we do get stuck in and like start spamming stuff in Warband, but it's only normally if I'm leading the Warband. I don't like to, I mean, in Tier 1 it doesn't matter, I guess, because clearly, I mean, as you can see, nothing has been said in Warband chat since we joined, I don't think. And again, in Tier 1, I guess it doesn't actually matter who's leading the Warband, because everyone's... Maybe not everyone's new, but a lot of the players are new, aren't they? So, it doesn't really matter who's saying what. Obviously, Tier 2 plus different story. I'd let the Warband leader do whatever he's doing. Did we see a dude just then? No, it might have been the boat. And also, not to mention, being farmed here at the war camp means you're handing in no boxes. But then I don't know if the actual game, because I don't think the game ever explained how to do open world maps. Like, the game doesn't tell you to go to a BO, pick up a box, and then bring it to this flag. And half the time when you do start off and you grab a box, you don't know where to hand it into. I had to watch other players with the box. I mean, to be fair, the first few people I saw with boxes on Destruction in Nordland were going back into the war camp because they didn't know what to do with them. And then, from watching other people, you see them deposit at the flag and, oh, right, that's what we need to do. How's it going? Shook it up. We're too far away to knock him down. Still too far away to knock him down. Guess we can knock down that dude. I'll have a quick read of chat in a second. I guess we killed the Zealot. We kind of want to go north here while everyone's grinding. Get around this rock real quick. Can we get around the rock? How much experience? Jesus! Order is generally quite overall. We're using open chat, warband chat. I find order doesn't communicate well. Yeah, we've had maybe, I want to say 1 or possibly 2 warbands across the order characters that we've played now in tier 1. That has been super chatty, and it's felt like everyone's basically come on order from their destruction characters. But then we've also seen, and again I know it's not, I've seen this once, therefore this is fact. But we have also seen it where destruction just don't talk. And that really upsets me, to be fair. I'd much rather everyone just spam in chat with random nonsense. Then I guess, and I say this, I don't actually know for certain, but if people are going to RP in this game, I seem to see the green skin characters RPing way more than any other race. Dwarfs probably do RP, I've not really seen it too much, but yeah, whenever we've normally got a couple of green skin in the party, it's just popping off with random nonsense. You do damage mostly. I mean, reliable as a healer, leveling up with my gear. Being updated, bolstered is strong. Mate, level 1 bolster is insane. I think you were here, Real, when we played Warrior Priest at rank 1. You may not have been, but we used War Report because I didn't realise it's here, even though normally it's not on the minimap. So we hotkeyed it, we went straight to Nordland, it was already locked. We killed like 2 people, and then one of them got rezzed and we killed him again as a level 1 Warrior Priest. We're hitting so much damage at rank 1, it's insane. And how's it going, M-Lord? Absolutely insane damage at rank 1. It kind of makes me want to just keep rolling level 1s. But you don't last level 1 for very long. Like 1 kill or 2 kills and you just ding rank 3, I think, immediately. We'll wait for this box. Are we pushing now? Looks like we've still got a bunch of people that aren't in the warband, though. If other people want these boxes, and it's like this dude should have grabbed the box. Because I'm expecting these lower levels to, well, need the influence, right? I'm pretty sure we're maxed on all influence on this dude. Yeah, we're max influence. You recently woke up after a night shift. Oh, bless you, dude. What time in the morning do you normally finish on your night shift? For a lot of my life, I've worked night shift. Finishing at like 6 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It's a weird one. I kind of feel like it made me a little bit antisocial working nights. Because there's less people, you get accustomed to there being less people. And then whenever you go anywhere where there's a lot of people, at least for me, it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable at times. Green skin RP is just stupid fun. Even I'm doing it for the first time ever in my life. I'm trying to RP with my other characters too. Yeah, man. I mean, if we make a squig herder, I'm absolutely going to be spamming RP, I think. It's the whole spamming caps and just sounding ridiculous, isn't it? It's just fun. Especially when we've got a group of people. I think the best sort of stuff of RP we've done is, I want to say, the first time we made a warband on our Zealot. And we had about 4 or 5 people who were in the stream as well, to be fair. But they all joined the warband to help me out. Like being assistants and everything else. And is it assistants? Or assist, sorry. Oh no, it is assistant, warband assistant. To help me with the groups and stuff like that and move people around. And they were all just RPing through the roof. It was very funny to see. Helo level, he is. Does he want the box? Wait, you poke at the air? I mean, I had the box selected, so I didn't realise it even said this. I never read what it says when we poke the box. Apparently it doesn't tell you there's a box there. We'll kind of head back with this dude and head back to the middle-ish. We'll make sure this guy can deposit his box. I may have to write a bug report for witch hunters. It's something I've mentioned a few times in stream and I've done nothing with. But if he goes into stealth, he doesn't drop his box, it just deletes the box instantly. And I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I feel like if he goes into stealth, it should just drop the box on the floor. So I should probably get a bug report for that. I don't know how long that bug's been in the game though. Or if it'll even get fixed. A couple of boxes getting returned. That is very healthy to see. We've got all 3 now. Do we just have the 1 warband? We do. We've only got 2 healers. There's certainly other healers around. I hope. It makes me want to roll a healer. Healers. Can we kill that dark? We kill the dark, they don't heal. Can't do that. Is that a chicken? That is a chicken. Can't click him. I'm trying to click him so bad. What level is he? It's 40? Is that level 40 running around as a chicken? Yeah, level 40. I thought it was. We just dinged 14. I don't think we gained a new ability for 14. We must have gained... No? That's Siege Engine. We have that already. It should apply it to the action bar, shouldn't it? I don't think we gained a new ability. That's a stance, that's a stance. That's AP for everyone. That's the alignment, that's the detaunt. Oh yeah, we've got detaunt. Should we just kill this real fast? That's the stance. That's one we can only use behind people. No, I don't think we gained anything at 14. Okay. We want to go north here. Not north. I always think this is north for some reason on this map. I don't know why my brain thinks this is north. You think Destro offers easy way to RP with green screen spamming nonsense? Chaos Beam Maniac and Dark Elves. Wow, they're just being Dark Elves, yep. Manning a dock at the moment. How are you getting on with the Dark? We didn't do too bad with the Warrior Priest, because that's like the mirror class, isn't it? But I didn't feel as powerful as I've seen other Warrior Priests, to be fair. It could just be that I wasn't playing the class very well. I found it quite difficult to keep myself healed up and also deal damage. Are we not waiting for a box, or we already grabbed a box? I mean, I kind of want to wait for a box, but... Boat needs help at this point. We're gonna have to get that box, no one else is here. Unless they're not in the warband. And we still only have 2 healers. What is going on today? Have they nerfed healers recently? Normally when we play tier 1, there's like an abundance of healers. We'll go hand this in and then we'll head boat. Just have some coffee as we run to this flag. Okay. We've got boat now, lovely. See, this is where it's unfortunate now, even though, like, technically, oh, we're on the winning team. Because I don't want to just farm at their war camp. But I also don't really want to just run boxes. I don't mind having like a little fight, grabbing the box, running the box back, going somewhere else, little fight, grab a box, come back. When all we're doing is like farming them at the war camp, that kind of sucks. Ooh. Oh, hello. didn't see you two. The tree was in the way. Yeah, that's the wrong hockey. We jumped into a tree. Oh, we're so dead here. We have gone the wrong way. I don't know how we didn't die there. Can we still hit him? Through the fence? That kind of sucks. I thought that was line of sight through the fence. I guess we just tab dot people. I don't know if I need to kill this little pink horror. I don't know what that does for the sorceress. We may as well slow him. Out of range? Sure. Line of sight. We got the slow off. I think this is insane that I can still use this ability in melee. Oh, we had a healer. You should really join the warband. I guess he's just healing people to soak up XP or something to level up quicker. We learnt that last stream. I think you mentioned that. Not being in the warband and spam healing people. Did we not gain the morale ability at 14? No, okay, that's weird. The main thing for you is to heal first so I can use the charm as an offhand. Oh, so you use the charm as the offhand, I see. So I'm going in melee, but I hit mostly just to heal more. Generously giving out debuffs. Yeah, that makes more sense. I think I was just two-hander wanting to do deeps. And then obviously I was getting killed pretty quickly. I can't remember if we had good gear on the warrior priest and we're playing it either, to be honest. To shuck it up. View the game feels it's de-evolved into just camping, farming, in tier 1 to tier 4. No matter what zone or tier you seem to play in. One side is camping, the other. An actual roaming fighting has stopped. Yeah, mate, I think even as we started to, even as I started to play on the Zealot, which was like, I don't know, end of January, as I know you're aware, even then, I was always trying to be on the hunt for 1v1s, so kind of roaming, and I don't think we ever really got any good 1v1s on that Zealot. The only 1v1s we kind of got into are witch hunters, which isn't really, like, roaming, it's just me being caught off guard. Otherwise, my experience in this game, other than tier 1 Nordland, because you occasionally get the one person going to boat and I'm already at boat or whatever, for a little bit of combat, my experience in this game is just blob versus blob. Big warband versus big warband. And I think obviously with the whole stuff about not getting invited into warbands, which we won't go into, I think that also kind of put me off playing the Zealot. Because sometimes, like with the streaming and everything else, sometimes I don't have the concentration to try and lead a warband. And when I can't just aimlessly like follow another warband, or I mean the whole point of that is kind of stupid anyway. Set up a thing on some dude. Oh yeah, let's just follow this white thing and not really pay attention to anything. That whole thing is stupid. But if I do want to do that because I'm streaming and doing other things and I'm not really paying attention and stuff, that was perfect for me. It meant that we could still stream the game, we could still have a conversation, still heal people. Maybe not very well, but. But yeah, that kind of put me off the Zealot, to be fair. And then yeah, the fact that you can't get into any roaming stuff, and when we do see a singular person roaming, or we run into 2 or 3 people roaming, in most games, and maybe it's just me, but in an open world PvP game where you're PvP flagged all the time, if I ran into 2 people like this dude fighting somebody else, generally speaking, I wouldn't probably just, rush in and help. I'd probably just, do you know what I mean, stand on my horse as I do, and just watch them have a fight, let them have a 1v1 duel, and then probably mop up the other guy who's on 10% health if he won. But generally speaking, yeah, in this game it seems to be that if somebody sees somebody fighting in a 1v1 and there's 4 of you like catching up to that 1v1, you just get jumped on by all 5 people. No one lets each other 1v1 fight in this game. It's kind of bizarre. It's almost as if nobody's been able to kill another human player in this game for months. And then the first time you see that red nameplate, you just see red and just tunnel vision in on him. Very strange. And it's not like you need to do that. Don't know. Now as you think about it, Order is doing good RP2, being Empire and Dwarves. I don't even know how you'd RP as Empire. You'd just be human, right? You'd just be yourself. I mean, I don't know enough of the Empire lore to really RP that. The boat looks like it needs help. Nara, where's Nara? Nara just died, yep, boat needs help. For yourself, when you stream, you can run from zones end to end and can go several minutes without seeing an enemy. Oh man. Until you go to what the area is farm spot, otherwise it's just empty feeling with 500 people in the zone. Yeah, yeah, like the little sword icon or whatever. Small hotspot. Yeah, that's gotta suck as well. There's only so much, like, I mean, I like to talk for days, but there's only so much chatting I can do before I need to, do you know what I mean, mention about the game or something. But if you've got nobody in the zone, yeah, that's kind of stupid. But then everyone just joins a warband and kills each other and grinds each other, don't they? And if you look on the forums, oh, how'd you survive tier 2? Join a warband, blob up. So it's counterintuitive, isn't it? We should be able to kill this marauder before he gets a heal. Nice. There is a, I guess we just go for the Swiggy. We should probably go into other stance here. Oh, that marauder just got res. That's kind of ridiculous. Can somebody one-shot that? There we go. Did you just get knocked off? That was a really bad knockoff on our part. Get behind him, deal some big damage. Easy. Fair enough. But like, again here, if all these dudes just sat on this boat, is this not like the best BO to defend? You've got a bunch of range guys up here, a bunch of range guys up there. You stand, what, like 2 tanks, basically here, and body block. No one can get on the boat. So if you want to farm kills and stuff in this map, why on earth are you getting farmed at the war camp? Just come on the boat. They're not going to run at us, surely. Oh, Grumpy, I appreciate the follow, buddy. Thank you for that. When you stream, oh yeah, I've read that bit, yeah. Yeah, the streaming and being able to run from zone to zone, I mean, don't get me wrong, if we go to somewhere like, say, Prague, we can't really see them. Oh, yeah, I haven't been anywhere on this character, have I? Oh, we can see this zone. It's like with this zone, I would have thought, running from war camp to war camp, I can't even see where the war camps are in Black Crag. Let's say one's here. One's down here or something. You'd expect running from all these different zones to the BOs and stuff, there'll be loads of people doing their own thing. But it doesn't work that way, does it? It's just one big blob of a warband doing their direction and another one big blob of a warband running their direction. And half the time, again in this game, it happens in all games, but specifically in this game, when you see like 3 or 4 people and you've got 3 or 4 people, you see them in the distance and go, oh my god, there's some people there, quick, let's head back, let's backtrack, let's S-pedal. It's very weird. So generally speaking, if you are running around in a big blob and you're heading from BO to BO, and then you run into one of their warbands, you don't continue that path. You scare from each other. So you basically dodge them, they dodge you, they go to that BO, we dodge all the way around here and go to this BO. We go towards the middle, we see them coming. Right now, let's go back because oh god, we can't get into a fight. But farming each other at a war camp is like, oh, the highest quality of this game. Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange. I mean, it's a shame I don't have a 40 character with you. Because, not saying that, oh, if I had a 40 character with you, we'd be able to fix the game. But if I did have a 40 over on order, I'd love to do sort of a, you know what I mean, a small group roaming party. But even then, how can you be competitive in that environment when there's a warband stacked on top of another warband and there's 40 people on top of each other versus your little 6-man party? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We should have switched dance there into faster ATS. Like this. What can this dude do? I mean, he's level 3 sorcerer, so he's basically a god. But what can he do when there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, plus 2 more? Why have we dropped the box? No one's cared. And again, I don't know if people didn't see that box or didn't care about the box or what, but the game doesn't explain how to even PvP in this zone. I don't think, anyway. I could be wrong. I sometimes get things wrong. Like when we played the Rune Priest. And I was saying the Zealot doesn't get an instant cast nuke when it clearly does. It's just I never use it. You were making fun groups yesterday, streamers. I was watching a group chase solo players. But then run away when another group would come into the area. Yeah, exactly. Even though, chances are, the numbers were even, probably like a 6-on-6, or maybe a 5-on-6, or a 6-on-7. Even though the numbers are kind of okay, and there's like, yeah, 3 of you, 3 of them, as soon as you see the other 3 people come into your LOD, immediately the 3, oh, let's backpedal, little no, we can't fight that, 3-on-3. Game barely explains anything. I mean, it is an old game, and don't get me wrong, that's not me trying to have a go at the game, like, you haven't explained how to do boxes. I understand that games back then, when this was released, yeah, they're not going to explain anything to you. It is very much a figure it out job. Oh, caps. Still caps, not caps. I mean, I can go help later if they need. Who's Vandy? Who's a witch hunter? What's this guy called? Is that how you spell his name? No, I've added an extra Z, A. Uh... 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We'll do layer as well. And then we do one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. Got him, we've got Sebs. Mate, just out of the corner of my eye, seeing order characters run past. For a second, I thought I wasn't order. Oh no, they're on the. Oh wait, no, I'm order. That's right, I remember. I remember. We've got Sebs. Why have I said something there? Oh, I haven't. Why are they over there now as well? Aren't they in there? That's weird. Weird layout. Who needs an invite? This guy does. This guy does. This guy does. Oh, we've got so many people. Can I not say in region? Oh, I can't do that. That's annoying. Can we kill a marauder? He's not even bothered about me, that's funny. Fair play to him for getting stuck in. And why can't I type in region? Why can't I type in region chat? Oh, maybe I can type in region chat. It's just I don't have it turned on, right? Yeah, hilarious. Dear, it's me just spamming region chat. Yeah, I've read that. Bang, yeah, I've read that as well. You have a great desire to play Gothic 1 and 2. I've only dabbled in Gothic 1, I think, and a long time ago now, thinking about it. Ooh, Warband's full almost. Although it's not full. There's... Oh, I need to refresh, I guess. Yeah, there we go. If I could have had the opportunity to pass that weapon, I would have, but we've obviously got everything set up to just need everything, because apparently that's how this game works. Which, again, I think is kind of stupid. But it is what it is. You have a screenshot from yesterday, how Destro sieged a zone, Order didn't defend, Order sieged a different zone, so now it's a mutual PvD game. Oh yeah, player versus door, right? I mean, so I've said this before, in terms of, let's use these two zones, Reekland and Black Crag as an example. But let's pretend that this is their keep 2-star. If Black Crag, if they started to siege Black Crag and they had loads more numbers than we did, I'm not doing this example very well because I've forgotten playing Order. But basically, if one side sieges a keep in this zone and one side has loads more numbers than the other, and they can't defend, it would then make sense to push one of the other keeps in another zone to force half the players, hopefully, fingers crossed, to come from this top zone into this other zone, basically to like bait them to switch zones. But the whole, we'll take your keep, you'll take our keep, and then we'll meet up in Prague. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing to hear. I still think a few changes to the way the game works would supplement the current player base insanely well. And I know I've said this before to you, Shook It Up, in terms of changing the against all odds buff to making it a stat buff, which I'm aware people have said that to the devs before. Because if it is a case of 50 people versus 10 people, if they've got a bit of a stat buff, fair enough, maybe they can defend the 50 people, but then it becomes the whole, well, I don't know, I'm not the game dev on this game, it doesn't really, yeah. Yeah, only if they cared to move to defend, that's exactly right, yeah. Because otherwise, as you say, it is basically you take that keep, we'll take this keep, and then, as I say, we'll meet up in Prague afterwards for drinks. Is that Doc? Sorcerer. I'm so slow today. It's a little bit colder in the UK, and I feel like my hands are quite cold. So I'm not really quick on the hotkeys. We can make him fall over. He's already healed, that went wrong. We're getting nuked for, was that 400 damage? Oh, I'm not going to be line of sight here, am I? And now I'm going to be dead. Do we part? We should part? Are we parting? Let's part. He should have still come round. We shouldn't have had to part there. And I guess here, we just nuke whoever's closest. This guy's got a box, so we want him to drop his box. He's dropped his box, lovely. I don't know why the tab targeting doesn't tab target for my range either. It's kind of annoying. I would have thought that the fact we have 110 range when we're in this stance, we should be able to tab target onto people who are 110 feet away from us. It would just make more sense. The sorceress is putting out some deeps. Is that box despawned yet? No, because she's only just re-grabbed it, hasn't she? Oh, hello. I guess we're in the wrong bit. What? I didn't mean to jump forward. That sorcerer's still coming after me. Good lord. That guy wants some blood. Yeah, look at this. Look at this chasing. So here, we go into this stance, and then we kill him. We have our D ability as well. I mean, luckily this guy turned up, but I'm pretty sure we'd have killed him anyway. But even there, like, the amount of, like, seeing red and just needing that kill. Really? That was a bit of a weird play on that sorceress's half, I guess. We go east. And also, to chuck it up, I think this is why... I think this is why I've been dabbling in Tier 1. I mean, Tier 1 has its problems, obviously. But Tier 1 just seems to be a bit more... Unless this is happening and we're getting farmed at the war camp and the numbers are massively uneven. Which at the moment, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. Wrong stance. Is that a dock behind him? It is a dock behind him that we can't tab onto. We're going to knock over the dude sprinting. Can we shoot through this fence? We can shoot through the fence. I mean, I'm going to hit a lot harder than you are. He's got a dock behind him chasing. No, yes, he does. No point fighting him if he's got a healer behind him. I mean, we'll do what we can, I guess. Do we not have a slow in that stance? No, we don't. Okay. There's the two of them, or is there three still? There's still three, okay. Ooh. Oh, that's an NPC. As long as the doc doesn't join him, we're good. He's just sprinted, so we will knock him down. We're stuck on the floor, that's always nice to see. I guess we just grab this back. $78 to 48. So here now is where I sort of sit here thinking, man, I should have probably gone a squigger today. Should have been a squiggy. How many healers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. Although Team 2 doesn't have a healer. Again, I don't think this guy knows that he's the warband leader. Maybe I should whisper him. Not that it really matters in Tier 1, I don't think. So the sword is the swordmaster, so they're tanks as well, aren't they? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I definitely feel that the game Tier 2 Plus has a lot of issues. And I have seen a bunch of forum posts, like new player experience, and then, yeah, threads with many, many pages. And it does feel kind of two-sided. One side you've got people saying that the new player experience is garbage, and here's the issues. And the other side are veterans saying, nah, get good, son. It's kind of weird to see. And I do still think that they should put Tier 2 into Tier 1. This should just be Tier 1, and Tier 2 Plus should be Tier 3 and Tier 4. Because at least that way you have slightly bigger zones for Tier 1, and you've got keep sieges. I doubt very much that they can put in... Like, they can't add a keep into this zone, I don't think, because I'm guessing they don't have the correct source code to do so. But if they could do that, yeah, putting a keep in Tier 1 would fix a lot of things, I think. Then we go boat. No, stop expanding Tier 1, Malmar. Do you not think that Tier 1 deserves a keep? I mean, for like the new player experience specifically, I kind of feel like Tier 1 needs a keep. Because otherwise, people don't really get the keep stuff until they're a lot higher level. Not to mention that the Tier 2 zones with the keeps haven't got much health, I don't think. There's no outer door. It's a very good entry level for learning how to do sieges, I think. We just detorted him, we didn't mean to do that. There's a knockdown. He's full health again. Can we get that in combat? Oh yeah, we can. Easy enough. We're going to sprint away now. Level out in 3 hours and go to higher tiers. Yeah, but that doesn't fix the new player experience, does it? Again, just out leveling something or leveling quick doesn't teach you how to do anything with the keeps. And then it would also benefit. Again, I seriously do think that Tier 1 should be like levels 1 to 30. Levels 1 to 30, the first 2 areas of the map, that should be Tier 1 in my opinion. Because the new player experience, the way it is now, is god-awful. Yeah, but again, you need to start learning at some point. Yeah, I completely agree with that, but how do you learn when you're doing 16, get face rolled by every single person on the server, and then quit? Because that's what a lot of the new players do. So again, for like new player experience and player retention, the current setup of the game is almost anti-new player. It's like they want the game to die, which is crazy. And as I say, this is, of all the forum posts we've read recently in terms of the new player experience, this is what they're all saying. And then as I say, it's very two-sided. One, you've got people trying to explain the issues of new players, and then the other is just grind, get to max level. Which again is, it doesn't really fix the new player experience. That is the point. He's not getting healed. Oh, now he is. Can't get healed quick enough, I guess. Line of sight. There we go. We got boat. Then you'll have even more people stuck in Tier 1 and still complaining. Well, not really. I mean, a lot of the stuff I've read recently suggests bringing gear sets down levels to make the gear sets a bit more on par with each other. Well, not on par with each other, but like, for example, having like the red eye set a bit earlier on. So a freshly dinged 40 doesn't just get 3 hit by people. I don't think we can kill this Shaman on our own. We'll try. Oh no, there's 3 people there. We're gonna have to sprint away. Is that Doc as well? It is. We can't fight a Doc on his own. We can't fight a Shaman and a Doc. I mean, as I say, I'm not too big, or I'm not too fussed personally with the way the current game is. I mean, I went through the new player experience. I read as much information as I could. I understood how Talisman work. I understood how the bolster system work, and we were playing a Zealot. So, which you've seen, Malmar, do you know what I mean? So absolutely, we went into the suffering of getting 3 hit by people. But yeah, the new player experience could be so much better. I don't think they need to add a keep in tier 1, but they do need to teach the mechanics of 16 plus better. So many people have zero idea that turning in a supply at the war camp versus keep equals less renown and contribution. They were unfollowed to a war camp because they have no idea. Yeah, so even that would explain it. Even that would be better. Having more of a tutorial. I mean, even in tier 1. I mean, people don't really read tutorial and help tips and stuff. But if, for example, I mean, they'll be able to implement something that when you pick a box up, there's an arrow pointing above this flag, for example. And then when you get to 16 and you pick up a box, a nice big tooltip comes up. Christ, it says it in chat. Deliver this to the keep to level up your keep. Or whatever, do you know what I mean? There's definitely ways to do it. But even on my Zealot, as soon as we dinged 16, 17, whatever levels it is, to grab stuff about like this, siege targeted buff, increased damage done by the siege, blah 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 blah. This, I mean, fair enough, we're in tier 1, so I haven't put these on my action bar. But by the time we were like, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 on the Zealot, we just removed these off our action bar. And I don't think we put these back on our action bar until we were high 30s. Because I forgot they existed. When you get these, I'm pretty sure you get one of these at like level 9, I think. Why on earth do you get these siege abilities before you can even do sieges? I mean, I guess we could as tier 1 go into tier 2 zone, right, and do sieges, I guess. But ideally, like the level 16, or maybe even like level 20, that should be the level where it gives you every siege ability that your cast gets. And then it really goes into depth. It sends you a letter, do a quest. Hey, heal a siege engine. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, something like that. But then also, from my experience, I mean, I played this game back on launch a little bit. I can't really remember much about it. But I kind of understood how the sieging worked anyway. I just forgot that we had abilities for it. But as I say, I think the biggest complaint I see about this game is people dinging 16, getting thrown into tier 2 plus and just not having a clue of what to do. And then getting into combat, not being able to do enough damage to do anything, getting killed pretty much instantly, and then going, oh, I have to grind for X amount of weeks, 100 hours, no thanks, and then quit. So again, new player experience, new player retention is not very good. Now, I don't know if you extended tier 1, for example, to levels 20, say, and you also made the zones, as I say, tier 1 and tier 2, one zone, like tier 1, and then tier 3, tier 4 into tier 2 plus. I don't know if that would fix anything. Because you would still run into the issue of people hitting 19, or say 20, and then 21 you get flipped into tier 2 plus. You'd still get people who want to stay tier 1 forever. But the fact that you're not going against people in full sov gear is obviously appealing to people. I mean, Christ, they could even open up a scenario bracket of like, I don't know. Well, I don't know, like sov 80 plus or something, or sov 76 plus or 78 plus or something. But then it sounds like, and it feels like, a lot of people who hit high salve end up quitting that character and then jumping on a different character altogether and start leveling up a new character. Don't know if that's the case or not, obviously I've not been there myself. I mean, Christ, we didn't even hit salve and we've started new characters. But as I say, I think in my situation it's a bit different, just because of the warband stuff. On that Zealot, I can't tab onto him. There we go. Now, to be fair, the game does tell players via chat that turning in box at Warhammer versus Keep isn't optimal, but that assumes player pays attention. Oh, does it really? Oh, yes, so okay, fair enough. I've never seen that. Never seen that. And this is the same thing, like, don't get me wrong, the first bit of playthrough we did, we would have looked at the first couple of help texts, but after a certain time, we turn help text off. Because we don't care about it popping up. So, and this is something that me and Toff said as well, when we were talking about the whole tutorial and helping people play the game. A lot of people just don't care to read help texts. I mean, Christ, on this channel, it's not very often we really go into detail in tooltips and really pay attention to what tooltips say until we sit there scratching our head going, why didn't this do what it should do? And then we read the tooltip and go, oh, because we've read it wrong. Cool. I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I think I'd be reading the tooltips a little bit better. But a lot of the time, my attention span is in one ear, out the other. We'll head boat again. And then, don't get me wrong, if it does tell you this in blue, I can't read blue on black. Which is very unfortunate. I mean, on some of the characters, we've changed whispers to be pink. I should ideally change all blue text to a different colour, but blue on black for my eyes is just, I can't read anything this says. I mean, I can read a bit. Something something keeping Black Crag. Just reached rank 1. Destruction of Taken, Harvest Shrine, Sentinel Shrine, looks like Shrine. I mean, some of this, I'm aware of obviously what it's going to say in terms of like the forces of destruction, so I'm guessing that bit is the forces, but I can't really make that out. Blue on black. Which box are you grabbing? I'm going to say it's grey, but you could be mistaken. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, there is, with the chat as well, oh, we should take this, 24 seconds. With the chat, it's a little bit like overwhelming when we have this many channels. I mean, I don't know what I need on and what I don't need on. This is just so many chat channels to me. So this is why we've not gone over it all and changed it all, made our own like guild tab, made our own warband tab, etc. Which I wouldn't normally do stuff like that on there. Has he gone into stealth and lost his box? He has. Damn. I bet he thinks he still has the box. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think I've noticed any box stuff. I mean, again, if it's in the game, I've just not noticed it. I'm not saying, you're a liar. The game also tells you by chat that if you join a scenario and then leave a group and play solo, that you don't earn XP RP for kills, but players still do it. Yeah, he dropped his box. Oh wait, he still has a box. Alright, just a UI bug. Wait, what? So if you join a scenario, but then leave a group and play solo, that you don't earn XP or RP for kills? Don't get messages in tier 1. You get messages in tier 2 plus. Wait, so you're saying if we join a scenario and then use the scenario button, and like, for example, if this was the scenario party system and we put ourselves into our own party, do you mean? So we're playing solo like within the scenario, then we don't get XP or RR for kills. Because if that's the case, that's completely new to me. I mean, I don't know why people even change groups in scenarios other than because they're in a pre-made and they're all on Discord and they want to be in the same party for like buff reasons, I guess. But yeah, I've seen it where like one person will be in their own party or two people will be in their own party and stuff. It's a bit strange. Normally, if it's one person left in the party on their own, the only time I think I've seen that is when everyone else has joined like group 6 and 7, and then there's one dude left in group 1 because he hasn't realised. But then I didn't even realise the scenario button was there because I think the state of the round button is normally overlapping it. So it's really difficult to even see the scenario party system button. He's already sprinted, so we'll do that. I feel like this class is really good. Really good. So for example, 8 people in a scenario, instead of 2 groups 6 and 2, have 6 and 1 and 1. Those 2 solo people not in a group get nothing for kills in that scenario. That is insane. And the game tells you this, yeah, in chat. I really probably need to pay attention to the chat box more often. Yeah, okay. I mean, again, that's not something I do, ever. So it doesn't really affect any of the previous content I've done, I don't think. But that's good to know going forwards. Especially when, on this class, and possibly the Marauder, we will be looking at going into Tier 2+. And we'll try our luck in the open world doing keeps and stuff, but chances are we'll probably just be doing scenarios all the way up to 40. Told you in white, like system message. Yeah, I mean, they really need to, I mean, again, I can do this myself because you can change the colours to things, can't you? System general in white, having the same colour format of channels and also say, oh, kills death, combat default, zone area, say, that really should be in like red, and no other text should be in red. System notice, system error, these should all be in a colour that no other filter is on the same colour. Because otherwise, any white text that's going on here is either going to be, do you know what I mean, like say, it's going to be channel, it's stuff that I'm not paying attention to because it's white. Is that an engineer? It is. Is he run away? He has. That engineer's doing some work. Damn. I don't know if he needs the box. He's 13, he probably doesn't. And yeah, as I say, I appreciate that the colour scheme I can change, so that's something I should probably do. But by default, yeah, I kind of feel like anything that's important, system error, system notice, system general, that should all be in a colour that no other channel has. But then when you've got all these channels, like how do you even have a colour for every single one? I mean, Christ, emote and monster emote are the same colour as system error. So I guess by default, I'm not going to pay attention to any system stuff because it's the same colour as the fucking emote. What? Why would you put such an important thing the same colour as emotes? Oh, I don't know. That's funny to me. What, we're on 94.68? I think we've wrapped this one up. Blighted Hours also popping off, which is nice to see. A bunch of gear to sell, not that we need to. We've got 102 gold. I think we were selling about 300 gold before we bought all the talisman. Yeah. And I guess here, just so we can see what's going on the map, we'll pop that on and we'll just take 5 minutes, grab a quick coffee, and I'll be right back. Cheers, everyone. And we back. Zone's still not locked. Good lord. Wait, is it locked? No, yeah, it's not locked. Still 98%. Jesus. That's going to be the boat, I guess. There's no box here. Does that mean we've already grabbed a box from here and heading back? Possibly. We'll grab a box just in case, just to make sure. Oh, we can just probably stay on boat, to be fair, make sure no one takes boat. Although, boat for destruction, I don't think people come to boat very often when it's destruction. So I don't think boat's going to be an issue. Should also, as well, when you pick a box up, it should give you a buff to tell you exactly how long you have left, as opposed to just the whole, you've got 6 minutes before it will reset. I feel like having a timer somewhere so we know that we have 6 minutes left is probably good. We've changed stance. Who's taking damage? Oh, hello. Didn't see all these people. That witch elf's going to stealth? Oh no, I can see. That guy's got the box, that's good. Big incoming, we should probably sprint here. We've not got time to mount, he's got double sprint. He's not going to chase, good lad. That's their whole team by the looks of things. Something else the game doesn't teach using orbs, as in war camps. Support to BOs. Yeah, that took me so long to understand, and I still don't really understand the mechanics on that. Because half the time, which you would have seen in the VODs and stuff, I'll go to the portal and right click it and it just disappears. It doesn't work for a second, then just disappears. So I still don't really get that. I'm guessing that's if we hold a zone, we have access to port to that zone. We kind of want to get stuck in, but they'll all join in, so there's no point. I guess we just take mid if we can. I'm partying into keep with supply versus turning supply during siege. Yeah, that's something I had to ask chat about. In terms of, we still don't have a box handed in, they must have caught us all off guard. In terms of seeing somebody port to the keep, grabbing a supply, I mean, we watched them grab a supply box and do that. Oh, we're massively outnumbered now. I mean, there's destruction everywhere. Yeah, we didn't understand how to port to a keep, and then obviously somebody mentioned you have to take a supply box to the NPC, the flight dude, and then you can fly to the keep. Something we have never... yeah, as I say, don't know if the game's ever told us this. Doesn't sound like it does. Something we were very unaware of until, I don't know, renown rank 60 something maybe. Then we realised that's how that worked. He should be fine getting that box back. I'm guessing destruction are all going to come up to this BO now. Maybe not. We kind of want to get stuck in here and help mid the best we can. We won't knock him down, we'll just... Oh, here comes the boys. So we need to sprint away because of the team of like 10 people coming. And we're not going to be able to defend that. But we can at least put a dot on one shaman. We should now be able to push mid and take mid. And we should hopefully be able to push boat as well. No, they've still got a bunch of players mid still. More incoming. I don't know if we hit that or not. Doesn't look like we did. Okay, when there's like 12 people there, we can't really do much. At least we've got boat, I guess. 80% versus 100. We just need to lock all BOs, but again, 10 to 24 versus 25 to 99. We're not going to be able to lock any BOs doing this. Everyone's boat, that's fine. So if anything, we can join these top guys and push east. Again, I feel like this is the top zone. I don't know why. Not sure. But yeah, I don't think we have ever grabbed a supply box and gone to the keep. I don't think we've ever done that. We are aware of it, but only, as I say, through asking chat. You do it every day when you're a solo player. Yeah, knowing that, that is probably something that we, on the Zealot, we should be doing all the time. Because it will help us get into the keep and defend. Normally, and you would have seen it as well, I guess, at some point. Normally, if they're sieging the keep, or they're at the keep, generally speaking, we won't do anything in terms of grabbing a supply box. Rank 15, we gained a new ability. We didn't gain a new ability again? Did we really not have 15? No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'll basically just try and get into the keep through running to the keep. I'll not go to a BO that we have, that no one's doing. I'll basically try and run myself to the keep, because again, it's a system that I've not ever used. And muscle memory for myself is more likely to have me remember something in the game than not muscle memory, or not using muscle memory, I guess. As I say, because it's not a system I use very often, it's just something I forget about completely. We're getting a new tactic, which is this. That's a pretty good one. We only have one tactic slot though, so we'll stay with this. Because often we do, I feel like we're within 20 feet of people. We're probably not in this game. It's how you get into the keep and getting blocked. Yeah, because normally, yeah, we just die on the outside of the keep and can't get into the keep because there's too many people defending it. So yeah, grabbing a box and just taking it to a dude makes way more sense. Then even here, this is interesting because... well, it's not interesting. Again, getting farmed at the war camp, brilliant. Because the player numbers here are so absurd, I guess. A few of us can't really do anything. I mean, it's just me doing this on my own. What is this? Harvest. We got one guy. We got an iron breaker. Another way to get in to keep solo is you go into the PvE area, log out, log back in, stay PvE flagged, and then if the keeper's within 10 seconds of... oh, that's very cheeky, yeah. That is definitely something I should be doing. Does that iron breaker run away? Yep. Cool. I guess we're pushing mid. They should probably go mid, because mid's getting pushed. They're staying there, so I'll go mid, I guess. Oh, we're not pushing, we're getting farmed at war camp. Oh, it's harvest. Oh, guess not. Just me. Oh, we got a dude, we got a dude. We got a witch on it. Everyone else just, yeah, farming at war camp. And this will be the shaman and the other guy still. There's at least 3 people here. Yep. Shaman, Marauder, and something else. No, that's 4. One's left. There's so many people here. He looks AFK, that's fantastic. We can probably get 1 shot off. We'll give everyone the AP buff. Nice. That guy's also very low health. Even better, we can slow him. We'll get rid of that box. Everyone's still being farmed mid, crikey. Won't see much there. Yeah, there's like 10 at harvest now. Oh, got over the fence. That's a huge play. Accidental. We'll take it. Oh, I didn't realise that Squiggy was on me. There, we will pot here if we can. Yeah. Don't think we needed to though, we're probably still dead here. His pet's gonna kill me. Amazing. Can we get a medal?
What do you call them? Hail!
Not yet, we can't. That's fine. How close are we for a medal? Pretty close. Okay. Looks like a bit of conversation now as well, which is nice. People trying to work out. It's 100% both sides as well. You're going to start up soon. Review yesterday's VAR, get some screenshots of those messages for you. Oh mate, I'll be seeing you in a few hours, my friend. Can't wait to see these messages. And I bet when I see them, I go, oh yeah, no, I read them. Yeah, all right, okay. Always a pleasure. They still have loads of people up north. I keep calling this north. I know it's not. Can't do much versus many of these. These guys are like they're stuck to each other. Same Marauder, same Shaman from earlier. It's only a handful on mid, but because we're being farmed at war camp. Oh no, this looks pretty good actually. We have so many more numbers than they do here. We missed the Witch Elf, that's annoying. We're in the wrong stance. We're going to slow down the Chosen. We should kill the Sorceress. One more. Line of sight. Oh, just got a heal, just got a heal. How am I not? Oh, I'm using an ability that I have to stand still to cast. I'm stupid. That's fine. Can't slow that guy down. We can absolutely. No, we can't. That was a bad play. This having a 65-foot range is baffling. That should really have a longer range. I guess it would make it overpowered if it had a longer range though. So, in theory, the tactic that we're using that means our cast times are reduced based on someone being within 20 feet or something like that. That's not actually proccing ever. Because 20 feet in this game is like, you're stood next to them. Kill the Black Orc, he's got no health. Nope, they're pushing mid. We can at least knock him back, armor debuff him. Big damage on the Witch Elf. Maybe not. He's overextended. Oh, and I guess we've got no one on boat. Yeah. We'll try and take boat, but I don't think we're going to get it. 2 seconds for that zone to be locked. Now I'm guessing within 10 seconds they'll lock the zone down. Oh, they've just locked it down immediately. Yep, cool. So, I don't really think there was any like outplaying being done. I think it's just that they had way more numbers than we did, so we couldn't really do anything to like stop that from happening. We'll sell up, we'll go blighted. We can probably buy a bunch of potions as well. We've got 192 tokens.
Get your purse ready.
We just tried to sell them then, that's good. 560 something. Oh, it's 10 potions for one. I didn't realise. I saw that late. So we can now sell them ones because they're trash. And then we need to do that. We can drink one of them. We need to do that. And we should pop more often now.
Go and chop.
Hiles. Blighted Isle.
On your way.
And let's hope this doesn't continue where we're massively outnumbered. Because again, if it's a bit fairer, it's a lot more fun. At least plays can be made. It doesn't really matter who I put where. One healer. One healer? One healer. Brilliant. You know what? We'll have all these guys in this one. No, we won't. We don't need to do that. One tank, one tank. I guess they can have one of them. Yeah, that works. We're doing 14, we're doing 15. Oh no, we're about to leave tier 1. Oh well, that sucks. We just bought loads of potions. Ah, Christ, I didn't realise. Healer, healer. That can be fine like that, I guess. We'll go house first. We are currently winning here. Just 10% on the box is higher than theirs. We can probably head to this next. I'm guessing this is already ours. I'm getting a bit of RP there. Yeah. Ooh, they're sieging. Although 10 minutes, I guess that means they've defended. No, it's just taking damage. He's going to be a boss because he's level 4. Oh, luckily there's another dude there, so that's fine. He's disrupted that first one, or dodged the first one, sorry. Is he AFK? He looks AFK. You need the box. Yeah, he's grabbing the box. I'm assuming he's going to need the influence for it. We're not too fussed about capping VOs here. Is he not in the party? He's not in the party. He may decline, it's fine. He may be just doing his solo thing. And we'll basically circle it. We'll do a big circle. So here it looks like we outnumber them. So I guess everyone's taking a quick 5-minute break on destruction side after taking that last one. And then here He needs, Naz needs it. HMK needs it. Nomad needs it. Both hours. Oh, that sucks. Netro will go. Netro? Oh, Nero, I guess. Could have swore he had a T in his name. We'll do box and then we'll probably head to lair and help them if they need it. And I find normally when we do stuff like this, in a warband in tier 1 and people are doing the layer, it's normally the people who are talking about doing the layer that are the chatty ones in group. The people who don't mention anything are normally the people who just are very silent throughout the whole game. I'm going to the wrong war camp. So used to playing destruction, man. Oh, Nero's gone the wrong way. Oh, 2 dudes, we need the dock. 3 dudes. We can't get close enough to. There we go. There's also a Zealot. This is going to be a stupid fight. We want to hand the box in more than anything else. We're not fussed about having that fight. He shouldn't make us drop the box. He's made us drop the box. That is ridiculous. Got a dot on us, so we're not going to be able to loot this, right? This dart making us not be able to loot the box is absolutely ridiculous. Should not be a thing in this game. He's re-darted us, so that box is gone. Cool. And often we put a dot on people and they're still able to loot boxes. It's very strange. So we'll go help layer. Shame we didn't grab that box. And not to mention, sometimes we've actually taken like a swing to the face and it's not made us drop the box. So I don't really understand the mechanics of dropping boxes in this game either still. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very strange. And again, I'll help with the layer, but I'm not fussed about being in the group for it. He can go in the group because he's here. Is that more deeps? Probably. Can we get closer so this has got a quicker cast time? No? How does that tactic work? Oh, there we go. That's 20 feet. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that tactic is pointless. We absolutely need to change that tactic. We don't really need more AP at this low level. I guess we have this, so it deals a bit of extra damage over 9 seconds or whatever. Because that, 20 feet of target is... Oh, we can kind of see how far away 20 feet is. He's 16, 19. That's 20 feet. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, that tactic is basically worthless. Because chances are, 9 times out of 10, when someone's within that distance, because of lag and latency, they're kind of in melee range, which is 5 yards. I've got no melee abilities on my action bar. So yeah, that tactic's kind of garbage. The only thing that's going to allow me to do is use this on a 0.5 second cast, but I'm pretty sure the global cooldown is 1 second, so we can't attack fast enough. So yeah, it doesn't seem worth using. We'll stick with a little group, seeing as we're outnumbered. Although, numbers-wise, it's looking alright. We actually have more than they do. They've got a 20% against all odds buff. And I can kind of leave them in the group they're in. He can come across. I guess 3 witch hunters can go across, and then we can have the other guy. That kind of works. Destruction box if anyone needs it. Yep. You mean that house is in combat? Oh, maybe it's not in combat. You probably want to wait for a box though. What is my... Oh, I can't even see the XP bar. Oh, it's there. I don't really want this on my screen, to be fair, but I just wanted to see how much experience I had, but that's not really going to work. I've just fallen off the cliff. That's banging. Cool. There goes that box, alright. Dude, that's funny. Just to check my XP bar that I don't even want to check. Oh, I hope he didn't also fall off the side. I think he was following me. Can't really see who he is. Smokey? Oh yeah, he also died. Well, we can catch up with the rest of the group, that's fine. We lost a box by doing that, but it's A-okay. He looks like he's died and he's just staying dead. Maybe he went for the box as well. They've gone through the tunnel, we don't need to do that. I guess we go altar and then shrine. Is it shrine? Shard, sorry, yeah. $19 renown, we have renown points to spend. Next death will respec our renown. Aren't we at altar now? Yeah, we are. Why has it just popped up saying they've taken it twice? Oh, has one person turned into a chicken? Oh, he's not even in the warband, unless he's left the warband prior to that. Oh, this is ours. Cool. I don't go for shard here. I think we go for shard. Incoming. Nice, good kill. I can't see him. Oh, didn't mean to fall off. Lol. Can we use no. Amazing. We just wanted to tap him on the edge of that cliff, but at least now we get to respec our renown. Oh no, we don't. We have to go through the portal, I guess. We're kind of closer. Yeah, okay, we'll do this. That guy's just died here, so we'll see how many people are here. Oh no, he may have just left the warband. There's nobody here unless it's a witch elf. We'll let you grab that box. He's doing a hidey thing. Okay, I'll grab the box. Building. You. Oh boy. Not trying to eat the microphone. We won't have that. No, no, no. I don't know if they grabbed a box or not. I won't pay attention. We'll actually deposit this box this time. We won't fall off a cliff. We'll try our best at least. Got some coffee real quick.